Okay, ready. Oh, Kenobi, he's ready. He's ready to attack. Strike him down, Kenobi. You have the Kenobi has the high ground. He has the high ground.
Yeah, he does.
Strike him down. Back to the SF Company Hour at the SF Comic Co. Number 160. We're back here on a Tuesday. So a bunch of little stuff. Will be a Frank special. I'm sorry, Frank. Last week I lied to you. All that Star Wars Celebration stuff.
Oh, he should have known. It was Star Wars Celebration. It was a lot to talk about.
So sorry, Frank. Frank had amazing comics. So one of my favorite people one of my favorite comic book folks.
Every time we say sorry to Frank, it feels like we're doing the whole "Sorry, Philip" from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah,
sorry, Frank.
Let's make some shirts. Sorry, Frank. It's a long one. This should be a short one today. We could talk a bunch of stuff. Mia Goth, Cast and Blade, RoboCop, and other things coming up at Amazon TV. We got the Muppets Mayhem trailer. We also got the Marvels trailer and the Creature Commandos animated movie cast has been revealed. I am Ray Doomzilla, joined by Maximum Effort, Gracinist, and also Kenobi with the high ground back there, the real star of the show.
Yeah, he's looking to kill something up there.
He's looking at what can I destroy? How can I ruin this?
You'll bite me sooner or later. Just keep coming.
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man.
Yeah,
doing good. Yeah, just getting over being sick, coming back from
Disneyland, Disneyland cold.
Babies do not belong in first class. Put the babies in coach.
I'm glad you're taking a stand against babies in first class.
Yeah, fuck babies. Fucking throw them in a pet carrier and put them downstairs with the luggage.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Getting everybody sick, bastards.
Wow.
Except this one. This one's cool.
Hot takes. All right, let's go through. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing, and turn on notification bells if you want to go know when we pop on. Usually Saturdays, but sometimes Tuesdays. Depends on our week. Real life, comes into play sometimes. Krista, what's up, Krista? Bottom of the morning to y'all nerds. Bottom of the morning, yeah, a little morning show. I do like doing it at night, but mornings, schedules are, that's how we gotta do it sometimes. All right, let's just jump into it, man. Not too much crazy stuff, but we got the no shit story of the week. Mia Goth is gonna be in Blade, and all the rumors. She's gonna play a vampire. As soon as I saw she was gonna be cast in the Blade movie, I was like, she's gonna be a vampire for sure. If you know Mia Goth's work, she looks like a damn
it's fucking vampire. Blade, of course. It's Blade vampires. Of course, she's gonna be cast.
Yeah, she's not gonna play as accountant, but she definitely has a vampire look. I think she's gonna be a badass. She's gonna play Lilith, one of the daughters of Dracula. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's have been officially announced, but she's great. I like Mia Goth a lot. If you've seen Pearl and X. And now shooting Maxine, the third part of the Ty West trilogy. I think a great series of films. Definitely check them out if you haven't seen them. Watch X first for sure, and then watch Pearl. It's a great twofer. Mr. Effort, so what do you think of this casting, man? Mia Goth and Blade.
Yeah, no shit. That's I'm glad that she got cast. I'm glad she's getting more work, not just in in horror. She's venturing out. This big venture out. She's in the MCU now. But it's gonna feel like it's gonna be a one and done. I don't know what's going on with Blade. I don't know if he's gonna be absorbed into the actual MCU or if it's like a standalone.
No, this is part of the MCU for sure.
I just don't see her doing more than one movie.
Yeah.
Unless they reveal something that she's attached to Mephisto or something like that. But it's cool.
Dracula's daughter, so I don't know if that's going to be.
Yeah, but how much further is Dracula's daughter going to go in the MCU?
Yeah, I know there's a couple Liliths in the MCU and the Marvel universe that have some. I think there's one that's I don't know if she's going to be that one, but there's a couple main Liliths that stick around. They kind of beef with the X-Men also. So I wonder if that's going to be the case. Yeah, she was in the Infinity Pool too, that done by Cronenberg's son. I heard it was pretty interesting. I haven't checked it out yet.
Interesting is a good word.
Yeah, did you see Infinity Pool?
No, it's not Cronenberg. David.
Yeah, it's Brandon Cronenberg. Yeah,
it's his kid.
Yeah, I heard I heard kind of mixed things. I heard it was interesting at least. So, yeah. So what do you think? Have you seen any? Have you watched X and Pearl yet?
Not yet. I should, but it doesn't really call to me. It's not. I don't know what kind of horror it is. I gotta watch it but it doesn't call to me. I gotta watch it though.
Yeah, I'd say check it out. Check it out for sure.
But I'm happy for her. Like she's getting work. She's the flavor of the week, definitely. Yeah. So
yeah, that's how Hollywood works. You do a couple interesting things, and people want to cash you in every single thing. So
is she going to be? What's that guy's name? The guy who was and everything, and then all of a sudden he fell off. The guy from Incredible Hulk. Josh Harris, what's his name? Josh Harris, or something like that. Not Josh Harris.
Eric Bana?
Huh? Josh what?
Eric Bana?
No, the other guy. The guy who was the bad guy who was.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
He was big in Hollywood for a while.
He played Talbot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he just.
And just like that was it the dude from Avatar, like when and when he was coming out.
Hey, you put some respect on Sam Worthington's name. I remember him. Hey, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
All right,
the highest grossing blockbuster of all time.
Yeah, but what else? Yeah, but he's playing a CG.
He was in a good Terminator. I liked him in Terminator.
What, Jenny Smith? Which one was that?
Jenny
Jenny Smith. Oh, Salvation. I got to rewatch that one. Yeah, I remember not liking it when I first saw it. So,
yeah, because it's McHugh, man.
Yeah, I got to rewatch that. McGee's, I like him better than Brett Ratner. I tell you that. But yeah, looks like
McHugh better than Rob Zombie. Fuck Rob Zombie.
Yeah, and Blade is had to fire their I don't know fire, but let go of their director, and they had to retool everything. They basically started off for one. New script does not have Kit Harington in it. They kind of set that up at the end of Eternals. That Black Knight was
shoehorning characters. Yeah, they're shoehorning.
Yeah, apparently he's cut from the film now. So that post-credit scene was all for nothing, pretty much at the end of Eternals when you hear Mahershala Ali's voice in the back talking.
We're probably going to see another fucking cut scene at the end of this one. Probably that's where he comes in again.
Yeah, it's. I want to know how bad that fucking Blade movie. I heard a lot of things like where the action was lame. That basically was just the script was horrible from the get-go. So I'm glad they didn't Marvel's doing smart things, kind of like, hey, if it doesn't look like it works, let's not do it, or let's retool it. Let's fucking.
Well, there should have been a lot of that, lately in the last few.
I think they were just kind of we're Marvel. Let Taika Waititi do whatever the fuck he wants instead of having somebody co-write with him. No, let him do whatever he wants, and we get Love and Thunder. Like Ragnarok, I have issues with, but still way better, far superior movie.
I think Ragnarok's way better than Love and Thunder.
Oh, superior, yeah, and it makes me actually like Ragnarok a little bit more after watching Love and Thunder. I still have issues with the Hulk stuff, but yeah, this is cool. I like Maya Goth. So yeah, it's I think she's gonna be an excellent vampire. So that should be a lot of fun. All right. Next, let's go jump into. All right, let's keep with the Marvel thing. We got the Marvels trailer dropped. One of the most disliked videos on YouTube because people hate Brie Larson for some reason. They fucking despise.
I think it's more than that.
It's the first trailer. She had a lot of hate when she first got cast and she first appears, like, oh, she needs to smile more. A lot of all these little neck beards like telling her, oh, she needs to smile or act a certain way. But I thought the first Captain Marvel movie was fun. I thought it wasn't one of those where I have to rewatch over and over again or purchase, but I thought it was fine. I thought I liked Ben Mendelsohn in that. I liked the the stuff with the scrolls and stuff. I thought that was fine. It wasn't my favorite Marvel movie, but it wasn't like the bottom of the barrel of some of the Marvel movies. So we got the Marvels coming out. This is going to be pretty much like a culmination of the stuff from WandaVision, where Photon, Monica Rambeau first appeared, and we also get Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan coming in here. I think the trailer looks a lot of fun. I like Miss Marvel. A lot of people
love Miss Marvel.
A lot of people were shitting on it for some reason, but I thought it was good.
For some reason, because they're fucking women hating assholes, dude.
Yeah, racist women hating assholes don't. Yeah. It's not for you. The first Captain Marvel made a 1 point something billion dollars, so it was a big hit. This looks a lot of fun. I like all the stuff with Nick Fury. I like the switching of the characters back and forth between them. Kamala Khan looks like she's going to steal this movie. She's so fucking charming. She's a fangirl, and she's on and off the screen. She's a big fangirl, so I like her a lot. I think she's so fucking just charming in her role, and I think it's going to be a fun chemistry between these guys are going to be a lot of fun. But definitely, if you didn't see WandaVision or you didn't see Miss Marvel, you're going to be kind of lost in this movie because
this definitely, it's come from a lot of setup.
Yeah, so if you're not excited about this, you probably didn't see WandaVision, you probably didn't see Miss Marvel, or if you want to get the backstory stuff,
or they saw it and they hated it.
Yeah, that too. But I think this looks fun. I think the people trolling on this movie, all right, don't go see it. If you don't like something, don't watch it. There's other people who are going to enjoy this. I like the stuff with the flirking. I'm all for death-defying cats wrecking shop. But this looks good. It looks like they have a lot of chemistry together, and this is going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of good banter. This looks like a lot of fun, man. I'm excited to see where this goes. I wouldn't say this is like top of my list. I can't wait for movie of the year, but the trailer looks like a lot of fun. I like the music choice in the trailer too. So, what do you think of this?
I think it's going to be a lot better than some of the other Marvel offerings lately. I'm not happy with just the hate that it's getting just because it's women, and I kind of don't get this because I think people forget that there have been women leads before in action movies. Dickheads,
woke.
It's just I don't understand this woke shit. That's what I mean about when people say, "Oh, it's woke." This has been happening before, and you motherfuckers ate it up with fucking Fifth Element and all these other female badasses. This is nothing fucking new. I don't understand the fucking
every horror movie from the 80s.
And this is what I think is prevalent because I've been wanting to take a break off of social media. It's people who get an opinion. Not everybody should be given a fucking opinion. I just don't get the hate here. I really fucking don't. Shang-Chi looked worse than this. This looks fun. This looks legitimately fun. The only thing that had me excited for Shang-Chi when I first saw it, oh, he's fighting on a minibus. Literally, that was the only thing. And so I think this looks like I think this is going to be fun. I think this is going to be great.
That's the key word, fun. This looks fun.
Ms. Marvel's awesome. I love Iman Vellani. I think she did a great job as Kamala Khan. I'm hoping she does steal the show. I'm not a big fan of Brie Larson. I didn't really like her in Scott Pilgrim. I'm not supposed to like her in Scott Pilgrim, but I don't care. I don't really care for her either way. It's not one of those things. It's just that's not because I hate women or whatever. It's just I just
hate Brie Larson.
I don't feel her. I don't get it.
I fell in love with her at Community. She did an episode of Community. I fell in love.
Yeah, but one episode's not going to sway me, dude. You got to
Well, that's why I first.
Will Smith had a lot. Will Smith had a good fucking 6 degrees of separation, but everything after that was shit. So.
You can hate who you hate.
I just don't get the hate here.
The people.
I'll tell you why I hate shit.
It's okay to not like somebody or hate somebody, whatever. But to go out of your way and be mad that other people like it and be mad,
most hated fucking trailer.
Try to sabotage it just because you don't like.
That's the thing. That's the thing that bothers me. Is the trying to sabotage shit.
If you don't like, that's fine.
That's James Gunn right now.
That's America. You can not like shit. You cannot like.
It's fine. That's why I say not everybody should have an opinion because some of the shit that they say, I just don't like it. Like, well,
Or
why?
like because she's a
I
woman.
didn't think it was very funny. I was
She
like, did
has
you
so
watch the
much
show?
power.
No.
She's a woman. Like, oh,
Yeah, who gives a shit? Nobody cared in the past when fucking Ripley was beating the shit out of the Queen. You know, get away from her.
Oh well, you never know. If there was the internet back then, you could probably, there would probably be some like, oh, she's a woman.
Once again, not every like that's why I don't take everybody's movie opinions fucking to heart. It's like, yeah, what did you watch? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Oh, you're just a gatekeeper. No, it's called knowledge. You fucking idiot.
Knowledge is power.
Yes, no, exactly. The more you know, knowing's half the battle. We fucking learned that when we were kids. Yeah, okay, boomer. Fuck all of you guys, you fucking young fucking bastards. Because that's who it is on the fucking internet right now. It's all these people just fucking hating. I know about this shit. I hate too. But my fucking opinion's grounded. You guys, I just don't like it.
Rick, you're just gatekeeping hate.
Oh, no doubt. You can't hate it if you don't have a reason. Well, I just hate it.
Back it up. You hate something, back it up.
If exactly have reasons to hate something, and not just have
just following trends online. Oh, I'm a dude, so somebody, all the other dudes online hate her.
That's the thing. It's the trend. That's the shit that bothers me. It's trend. It trends to that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is the popular thing to hate this movie. Well, I hate it too. Then, like, shut up, fucking idiot.
Like the people that hate on like the Zack Snyder stuff. A lot of them don't even watch the movies. Like,
I'll get to that later. You see
everybody hating DC movies. Like, oh, I have to hit it too. Like,
I just don't get the hate with this.
Is it because it's just going by what everybody else is saying, their opinions?
Is it because it's women, or it's not because it's 3 white women? What is it?
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? I'm just tired of all these fuckers. I'm not trying to Rick though.
Speaking of not tired though, Rick, man, what's happening? What's happening? You gotta do like this.
You gotta drop it super low, and you have to go.
What's happening, horse?
Kind of like what is it?
Hey, Kitty, come here, Kitty.
Hey, Kitty. Hey, Kitty.
Hey, Pussy Gato.
Mr. Pussy Gato.
What's up, Ricky Rocks? Good to see you. So it looks fun.
It looks fun. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch it. And I don't know. I'm more likely. I think I'm probably not gonna like it just because I haven't liked shit from Marvel. But I'm hoping I hope they can prove me wrong because I like. I like Iman Vellani.
Yeah, the last few movies have not been great. I think the last. I like
the last. Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange was. I like that. I like that movie a lot. But yeah, Love and Thunder, Quantumania have not been great, and they need some hits, man. Because we got Guardians coming up. Hoping that's good. It in all respects, it looks pretty good, but we never know. I wasn't a big fan of the second one, but this one looks good. And then we had the Marvels coming out after this. If these Marvels bombs, or not like fans are not feeling them, they're gonna have some issues, man. They're gonna have to fast track the X-Men and Fantastic Four, man, because people are kind of.
They're getting tired of fucking these bootleg
side
characters.
B and C-list characters, and so lucky. I said this before. They're so lucky they got the rights to those X-Men and Fantastic Four characters, because we would have been getting a lot of Shang-Chi movies, a lot of Eternals movies, a lot of fucking all these C-list characters that they're great characters, but they're not the guys. They're not the X-Men. They're not the fucking Fantastic Four. They're not the Avengers. People forget the Avengers were not popular back in the day. When I was growing up in my era, the Avengers were like fifth tier, man. X-Men were top of the food chain, Fantastic Four was kind of mid-road, and Avengers were last tier, dude. They had a bunch of fucking jobbers on their fucking on the team. No one gave a fuck about the Avengers, and then the movie came out, and Avengers are like the top tier team now. But that was not the case back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s. The Avengers were kind of an afterthought. It's gonna be interesting what they see, but I think they're doing the right thing by a lot of these movies, and like a lot of projects are in production. They're switching up some writers. They're taking a closer look, and maybe we should put a little bit of care. And I did like a lot of their content they released, but maybe slow down on all the fucking content. You don't need to release 17 things in a span of a year. That's a lot. And I think Phase 4 way too much.
And it goes nowhere, right? They blew their wad with fucking Infinity War.
They
That's a
had
great.
the series finale. Like you ended so many, like, you killed off Tony Stark. Sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen it. If you're watching this, you haven't seen fucking Infinity War and Endgame yet. Got rid of Steve Rogers, and they're two like mainstays. Now you're trying to like have all these like second, third tier characters lead the team and be on the team. People want to see the fucking stars, man. They want to see the big guys, man. Who are the main guys? Like right now, we have Thor doing stuff and Hulk.
Oh, right now,
like,
it's Thor and Doctor Strange and Spider-Man.
Yeah,
those are the three big ones.
Black Widow's dead. Steve Rogers is aged up. Tony Stark's gone. Hawkeye's fighting snowplowers.
Hey. Better alone.
He looks good. He was on Kimmel. He looked good. He's recovering. Good for him. Yeah. So they need to right the ship for sure.
It's just I don't know. It feels like they have no direction.
Rick Rock, the Axeman, born in East LA. Hello, you guys got no. That's just our childhood. That's just our uncles.
Yeah. This is how you talk to girls.
Born in East LA was a documentary in our house. Yeah.
It would have been shown on Biography.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, Marvel hopefully get their shit together, man, because I want to see these movies do well. I want to see both sides of the coin do well.
They're supposed to be going to Secret Wars, right? But now, not that I pay any attention, but people are trying to fucking force the rumor to throw it out there because now they want him replaced. They want fucking Majors replaced, and to me, replacing Jonathan Majors going forward into that fucking storyline. It's gonna be rough, man, because you need a heavy hitter. He's definitely
who can get to replace him? Like he was like such a it's a tough cast.
I thought of a few dudes. I think there was only two that I can think of. I think one of them's from the other. He had the other starring role in that movie Moonlight. He I can't remember his name. Fuck, I have to look it up. But he was in. He was in Moonlight.
Yeah, and it sucks that this is all happening. Hopefully he gets redeemed and like all this shit comes out that's fake, or he goes down because he's a piece of shit. Like we don't.
Trevante Rhodes. Okay. That's his name. Yeah, I think he could definitely. He was the other guy with Mahershala Ali, which is kind of weird because then you'd have Kang and Blade in the same movie and shit. But yeah, I think he would do a great job, man.
That's not a bad shout.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this Muppets Mayhem trailer. This just dropped the other last week. So this is Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, of course, the band, like the house band, I guess, for the Muppets. Yeah. So yeah, this is basically like the trailer. It's just chock full of cameos, chock full of a bunch of people, man. Kevin Smith is in there at one point, Tommy Lee, just a bunch of rock and roll icons and such. I like when Tommy Lee lifts up his shirt. He has his Mayhem.
Yeah.
I'll get the tattoo.
Got the tattoo, man.
Yeah, you get Treyu, you get all these great rockers. So this I've been wanting them to do something with the Muppets. They have the Muppet license. Disney, it's part of the Disney family. And they've tried a couple things. They had the Muppets. It was like an office style show, which I actually kind of enjoyed. I thought it started off kind of clunky, but towards the end it got pretty good. I wish they kind of continued that, but people fucking hated it. I thought it was fine. So this is the Electric Mayhem kind of. It's kind of like a in the vein of yeah, kind of like that's a good shout. Like just kind of like a mockumentary about them recording. They were so high over the years they forgot to actually record an album, so they're finally going to record an album. So their first album's coming up. This looks great. I think it looks a lot of fun. I'm in for it. I love Animal. He's one of my favorite Muppets for sure. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun, man. I think this is a good direction for the Muppets. Like do these kind of things. Like you don't have to be. It doesn't have to be. These, all the cast or all that. Just do a little Sex the Muppets and, maybe do a comedy, like a stand-up comedy movie with Fozzie, like kind of make it
exactly. I agree with that. Yeah.
Kind of like him, like road tripping, playing all these clubs and trying to like reignite his career and stuff like that. Like a Funny People, but with Fozzie Bear, like something like that.
A rom-com with fucking Piggy and fucking Kermit.
Yeah.
Or even a circus movie with fucking Gonzo.
Yeah, like his Gonzo. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Gonzo joins the circus, or you know,
or Gonzo's Big Top or some shit like Big Top Gonzo.
Yeah,
that would be great. I fucking dig this idea, man. Anytime you can have Animal and fucking Lenny and all these fucking guys, they are fucking great puppets too. They all,
man.
Hey man, they're all fucking great. Howard. Never gets old. But yeah, that's fucking.
Cheech and Chong shows up in the trailer, man. Come on.
Oh, who showed up?
Cheech and Chong.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, Weird Al's in it. Like, yeah, it's chock full of cameo. Paula.
And I love that all the musical artists are talking about them like they're fucking legends.
And it's not too far off, man. A lot of these people grew up with the Muppets, man. The Muppets were a big part of my childhood. Like, I love the fucking
I think that's why fucking Tommy Lee drums the way he does. It's probably Animal.
Yeah.
It's all fucking crazy and yeah.
Woman.
I wonder how many times that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. He's definitely gonna try to cancel Animal.
He's a sexual Muppet predator. Like, relax.
Yeah, that's
relax. Nobody can have fun anymore. You guys are fucking saying the bad thing.
He loves ladies, all right? He doesn't,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Woman.
Yeah, you're gonna cancel fucking Peppy, but nobody's gonna cancel fucking.
Yeah, the cast looks great. I'm totally in for this. I love the Muppets. Yeah, any Muppets thing, I'm totally down for. This is gonna premiere in a few weeks, right? In May, I think this. Yeah.
It's coming quick. I was looking at it and I was like,
I think it's the whole series too. Like, I don't think they're going to do the.
Everything's gonna get released at one time. That's new for them.
Yeah, that's Disney usually does the week by week. This one
is this a mini series? How many episodes? Is it gonna be like 3 episodes or something?
No, I think it's more than that. May 10th. It's be a musical issue.
Episode count. We got demonetized.
Okay, so this is the release schedule. Oh wait, hold on.
It's a release schedule?
Wait, hold on. It's Muppet Mayhem. It doesn't say how many episodes. Yeah. But I'm totally down with this. May 10th. I don't see an episode count.
10 episodes.
10 episodes. Okay, yeah, cool. Probably like half hour episodes. I'm totally down with this. This looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see all those puppets again. Fucking Dr. Teeth.
So staying in the vein of streaming, let's see. So Amazon, they bought the rights to MGM. They bought all the MGM library a few years ago. So they're going to be kind of looking through their library and saying, "Hey, let's make some shit out of this. We have all these IPs. Let's do some shit." These are the titles being. Amazon bought the studio in March 2022 for $8.5 billion. And now some of the MGM's biggest hits are being eyed for remakes, according to IGN. Some titles being considered for remakes are RoboCop, Stargate, Legally Blonde, Fame, Barbershop, The Magnificent Seven, Pink Panther, and The Thomas Crown Affair.
I see 3 of those being good.
They're talking about like Stargate's already had like a long running TV show, also, and actually RoboCop had a TV show for a little while also. I think RoboCop has the most potential to be good with a budget, and Amazon doesn't go cheap on their shit. Like you see the Lord of the Rings, they brought the fire with that. I still haven't watched, but actually someday I'll watch it. But I think RoboCop definitely has a chance to do something cool. I think it actually would work better as a TV show than a movie, actually, if they're gonna redo it.
No, that's too much, man. I couldn't do that. I think there's just a case.
So what do you think stands out from this? What do you think is going to actually work? What do you think they shouldn't even bother?
RoboCop works, Stargate works, and I think Fame really works.
You can kind of follow a person like from their start and try
to do the school again like they did with the show. Like I fucking love Fame. Fame's actually people like High School Musical. Like there's more talent in I think Fame. Like Fame was great. I fucking love Fame. I could definitely see a class. Like I just don't want it to be hokey like High School Musical. The one thing about Fame is it was actually a little bit more like serious in tone. It's not a fucking sitcom.
Yeah.
There's actual story there. There's
Yeah.
drama. I just don't want it to fucking come back in some like, weird fucking. I don't want it. No, it's perfect. You have an adjective to describe. I don't want it to willowize it. That's my big fear. I don't think they will, because I'm trying to remember what Amazon Prime has brought back. Have they brought back anything? Like, because I know Reacher's great. I dug Lord of the Rings. There's a lot of shows that they've done and original stuff that they've done that I really like.
Yeah.
So,
they have some bangers on their channel. Yeah, I think Magnificent Seven could be potentially be decent. I think if
you have the Magnificent Seven Returns and Magnificent Seven Right Again. Like, you have so many fucking options with that.
Yeah, I think that.
I just don't think Thomas Crown Affair is, there's much call for that.
It's been remade a couple times. It's like
they've been horrible.
The Pierce
not horrible, just not as good.
The ones all right.
I like Pierce Brosnan, right? But
yeah, the original with Steve McQueen. That's one of my favorite actors of all time. That seems kind of boring. I think Pink Panther.
That's difficult.
I think they were talking about doing an animated one.
Like the cartoon, like the old school cartoon.
Yeah.
I would think that. It's just that you can't replace. It's hard to come back on Peter Sellers, dude. That fucking hell is so classic.
Like, what did Roberto Bernini when he was the son of Pink Panther? I remember seeing that in the theater. and then
fucking and Steve Martin.
Yeah, which there was some funny clipped out moments from that, like the big and like all this stuff. But
yeah, it's just overdone. See, and the one thing I know that we go back and forth with who should be cast and recast, but some people are so fucking classic in their role. It's not because they died. It's because they're so good at that fucking role that it's hard to bring back anybody to replace that. Like Peter, there's nobody who will ever be Clouseau to me, until I'm proven wrong. But it's Peter Sellers. Like, it's just he embodies that character. Can you picture anybody else's, like, right now, like that kind of, like, who's a physical comedian? Johnny Knoxville? Is that what we're doing? Who would be, like, who would it be for you? Chevy Chase? Is that old?
Yeah.
With Pink Panther, they shouldn't bring back Thomas Crown Affair. Like you said, it'd be boring. I think it'd be boring.
Yeah.
I think the only Stargate would be great.
Yeah, and like don't remake the TV show. Do something with the movie, like
with the movie.
Yeah. Or even go back to that world. What is James Spader doing right now? He ain't doing fucking anything else.
Not really, huh? Well, he might. If they do Ultron Returns, he might have some work again.
Yeah, but have go back to the planet with Spader, or have Kurt Russell in it. Kurt Russell's like an admiral now, and he wants to go back and check on Spader and see how they progressed, and see the world.
Yeah, or exactly. Do a true movie sequel, not a sequel series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I could watch that.
Yeah, it could probably work as a TV too, but I wouldn't mind seeing James Spader come back.
I want that. I would rather have that to be a movie.
Have another god's coming back and seeking revenge.
Because I used to watch the TV show and
have them fight Set, the alien version of Set.
Yeah, how much more could you do with after you figure out one god? Oh, you're gonna see the other gods, and you're gonna see their guards. Like, there was like a whole terminology with that. I just don't like. I've seen the show, and I think I'd rather watch a movie. Like,
I don't know. Yeah, you really watch
that feels like it'll be dragged out.
I've never really watched the show, but I wouldn't mind seeing where the Egyptian, and they had like spin-offs and shit too.
To be fair, that was kind of like Star Trek: The Next Generation, the sci-fi.
It was Stargate SVU, Stargate
Atlantis. Yeah, they had a lot.
Special Victims Unit, fucking Stargate. Yeah,
Stargate PD Blue.
Stargate Las Vegas.
I
wouldn't mind seeing I don't know if they covered this in the TV show, but I wouldn't mind seeing where the origins of the aliens came from, like where
they did the Goa'uld planets. Yeah, they did their guards. They did why certain other there's other deities that like Norse mythology and all that all came into play, and they hated them, and the Vikings hated the Egyptians, and I was just like, dude, you guys are dragging this shit out. It's not making any sense anymore. Not that they did anyway. It was two fucking portals traveling intergalactically between different planets, but it's sci-fi. and you just don't want to drag it out. It's like I don't want to see ET's planet. Like, okay, ET's going to work now. I don't give a shit. It's just dragged out for no reason other than money. But a movie, it's kind of quick. You get a good story wrapped up nice and neat in 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be great.
I just wanted to get your quick thoughts on this. The trailer for Legends of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. I checked it out. Just dropped a few days ago. I'm not, I haven't really ever played a Zelda game, but damn it, as soon as I watched this trailer, I was like, damn, I kind of want to play this game. Pretty epic trailer, man. What are your thoughts on it?
So just seeing like the world, and this is how you do a fucking epic trailer.
Yeah, you got.
I've been wanting to see Zelda fucking done in a movie for a long time. But
I think they need to go animated with the Zelda. I don't think they'll be able to pull it off. Live action.
It needs to be a great animation style too.
Yeah,
but
you were saying like Illumination because they did Super Mario. No, I don't want to see Illumination do it. Not like
no. This needs to be. I fucking give me Wingnut Studios, Wingnut Films. Like
I wouldn't mind even like Leica doing it like the Kobo and two string style. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be cool. There's like so many different anime. Like the real animation style I would want for it would be like a hopped up Justice League Unlimited. That kind of animation for Legend of Zelda would be fucking awesome. It'd almost be like on the borderline of the Wind Waker, where he was like a more cell shaded to just traditional animation. But dude, Tears of the Kingdom, just the new powers it looks like you're gonna get. I've loved every world of Zelda. They're just fun to fucking be in and play in. But this offers so many more things where now like you're building shit. So like if you want to build like a raft, you put things together and you grab a fan and then you hit it and it starts it and it goes. Like you could actually make shit. Like you could see like there's one part where you're like jousting against some other thing on the road. The game
like
looks.
there are carts like you're doing like the Indiana Jones.
So you're building those carts. Like,
That's it looks epic, man. Like I said, I've been wanting to like kind of
have a Switch, man. Like I would tell you like play Breath of the Wild because it's a beautiful game. It's great.
This seems like it's been a company like this is like all the shit they kind of developed in Breath of the Wild. This is like all the shit they're gonna.
This is a direct sequel to it, which is great. There's like certain parts that I saw, like you can see that there was tents before it was like a tented city, before it was just like a fucking barren wasteland. So I'm interested. I'm gonna go get my pre-order. I'm probably because it comes out I think the 15th.
Yeah, it's coming out like right now. Like
in like a few weeks now. So I'm definitely gonna get my pre-order in. I don't know if you get anything special, but I'm glad it's coming out because I'm coming to the end in a lot of games that I'm playing right now, and I already feel like I'm not gonna have anything to play. But Breath of the Wild, I've spent so much time on Breath of the Wild. I can't wait to spend this time in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. So it looks cool. Yeah. Like I said,
you should get one just to play this one, dude. I'm telling you.
This I don't know. I've seen this game trailer and like what the shit you can do. Like it looks like a lot of fun, man. So this might be my first Zelda game. I might just skip all of them and just go straight to this one.
I wouldn't blame you. I just hope that this game would cause you to backtrack and.
Yeah, I do. I wanted to go back and play like the original Zelda, like all that original games at some point.
It's fun, but just find that one. Finding everything, if you don't know where it's at, it's hard. It's funny. I can play that game, and I remember where almost everything is just by like muscle memory.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. It looks a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I'll just come over and watch you play.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into. All right. So I guess we call this our main topic today. So we got some cast of the Creature Commandos announced. Rick hasn't seen the cast yet. We know he knows Frank Grillo's going to be in it.
That's all I heard so far. Yeah, that Frank Grillo's going to be Rick Flag Sr.
Yes. So we got the. James Gunn said when he made the announcements for these movies that he's going to cast people in the animated that can play him in live action at some point if needed. So we got this is the cast coming out announced. So of course we got Frank Grillo coming in as Rick Flag Sr., David Kinnaman's character from Suicide Squad's father. I don't know if they're going to keep that still in canon, but we'll see. And also, so we got the rest of the cast. David Harbour is going to be playing Frankenstein, the Frankenstein monster.
Oh, nice. I can see him as Frankenstein live action too.
He has a Frankenstein forehead if I've ever seen one. Uh,
Yeah,
and yeah, according to Collider, Maria Bakalova is going to be Princess Ilana Rostovic. Uh, Andrea Varma has the bride. Zoe Chow as Nina Marsarki. Alan Tudyk has Dr. Phosphorus.
nice.
And
Fucking Bo's gonna be fucking ready for that.
Dr. Phosphorus.
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, so and then a couple of the cast from Peacemaker, Amanda Waller is going to be in it. Viola Davis and Steve Agee is going to be John Economos. Economos.
Oh yeah, I like him. He's funny.
Also, Sean Gunn is going to be also he's going to be return as Weasel in it, and also he's going to be GI Robot in the cast. So this looks like a fun cast, man. This did it say when this actually? I think this is one of the first things going into production, the animated film. This looks like a lot of fun. I think this is gonna be like. I like the fact that they're gonna keep continuity from the cartoons to the movies, like kind of connect them. You can tell a lot of cool stories that you can't tell on a big budget movie in animation. But yeah, this cast come together. Looks like a lot of fun. Very James Gunn type cast for sure. I don't think David Harbour has been in a James Gunn movie, so this might be a first for him. But yeah, what do you think, man? What do you think of this cast so far?
I dig it. I wonder how that's gonna come across with Marvel for David Harbour, right? Or how long ago was this announced? Because he's gonna be
He's gonna be in Thunderbolts. So, well, I read something about those characters being kind of put in the back burner more in Thunderbolts, like
oh, I heard, yeah, they're gonna
Yelena and
Black Widow. I heard they're gonna bring in.
Yeah, I heard they're those two characters are gonna get kind of the back, like the latest drafts have them kind of on the back burner a lot, which kind of sucks. I like a Yelena a lot. She was the best part of that Black Widow movie.
Yeah, no doubt.
And David Harbour too. Those like him in that. Like, I thought he was great in that movie.
Red Guardian. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Guardian. Yeah, I thought he was a lot of fun. So yeah, apparently those characters get a little more set to the side, which is kind of sad, but that's if it makes sense. Yeah, don't try to force these characters. That was kind of a issue with some of that stuff. You force these characters that don't belong. But yeah, what do you think of this cast, man?
I like the cast. I think I'm gonna have to get like photos for each person so I can kind of see who's who. But I dig the cast. I love Frank. First of all, I dig Frank Grillo. I think Frank Grillo's great. He was definitely underused in Marvel. I like him.
Punisher. He should have been Punisher.
He would have been the perfect Punisher.
Yeah, I love Bernthal, but yeah, I think
that he missed his calling on that one.
Just watch The Purge and just imagine a skull shirt.
That's here, Punisher. Hey, Frank Castle, can you protect this person until you get over here? Like, yeah, no problem. Okay, it's great. I like Alan Tudyk, so that's probably Dr. Phosphorus might be CG in the movie. I think possibly.
Yeah. He's big villain, and I think he fought the JSA, and like he's been around for a minute.
So David Harbour as fucking Frankenstein, I dig that. Sean Gunn as Weasel, we already seen it.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see like his origins.
I'm trying to picture some of these Bulgarian actors. Okay, I don't know if I've seen her in anything. I'm trying to think of what she's done. Oh, there it goes. Oh, she was in Guardians of the. Oh, she's going to be in part 3. So that's somebody else that he took from a movie that he did. So she's going to be in Guardians. Maria Bakalova.
Who'd you play?
She's going to be in Guardians 3.
Oh, okay.
No, not well. I gotta look that one up. I'm just looking at her. I'm trying to think of who all these people are, because like, did I see her as? Yeah, I guess. I don't know how good she acts, so we'll wait. And Indira Varma. Okay. Oh, I know her. She was in Game of Thrones. She was like, I think, the Queen of Dorne.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I know.
Yeah. So she's gonna be the bride. I can see that. So that's her. So her and David Harbour would, I guess, be the couple. Who the fuck is Zoe Zhao? Let me see. Some of these people, like I don't know them, but once I see their face, I'm like, yeah. Who Who is this?
Yeah, there's a lot of actors like that. Like, I know you
Love
from.
Live. Yeah, so people get their chance, and all of a sudden, like I don't know who played Mantis, but she was great. What was her? Pamantiev? I can't remember her name. Like that's sad.
Pontius.
No, yeah, it would have been great. Hey, yeah, but Mantis actress. Yeah, I can't remember her. Like Clementiev. I didn't know who she was, but when she came out as fucking as Mantis, she stole the show. So I'm hoping that all these actresses can come in and steal the show. I'm fucking excited for what's her name from Game of Thrones though. She has presence on screen.
Yeah, she's very she was badass in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she was badass as fucking what's her name. I gotta go back. I only seen Game of Thrones once, guys. All right, for all those fucking Game of Thrones historians, you don't remember her? Like I remember.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch Game. I've rewatched it a few times. Yeah,
I've only seen it once, dude.
When you go back and watch it again, you'll feel like a genius because like where all these little references and with the future thing, like you feel like I know what that means. So yeah, definitely, I would definitely. It's a great show to rewatch because there's so many things that you learn later on that make sense. Like when you watch it, like little things that that somebody mentioned some shit. So yeah, I know this looks fun, man. Like I wouldn't. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. I'm hoping they go. It's animated, so I don't know who.
It's not a major film director then.
No, I think. Let's see. Not a film director. I don't think. Probably somebody animated. But I believe he wrote it, so that's. Yeah. So yeah, it's this looks like a lot of fun. I don't think it has a release date yet, but I have a feeling this will be the first thing to come out.
Yeah, I can't wait for this, man.
Yeah, it looks like a fun. People shit on Gunn, but hey, man, let's wait and see it out, man. Let's see it play out.
People shit on him for the fucking wrong reasons. They're gonna fucking try to go after him for like his tweet. I'm like, all right, first of all, if bad jokes are bad jokes in taste or whatever, so you don't have to like the joke, but that doesn't it's not indicative of the man he is. So if you're basing that, on a tweet, that's why you don't like him. Like you're an idiot. Oh, one tweet. So whatever. Fuck.
All right. All right. Cool. All right. Let's jump in the pool. Let's jump in the pool.
I hate the gun slander. Sorry.
Let's jump in the pool. Pull list stuff you picked up during the week, stuff you watched, listened to, stuff you liked, stuff you hated, something that pissed you off. Yeah. What's in your pull list this week, Rick?
So I haven't started it from the beginning. But Krista was watching, I think it's a show on Netflix called The Physical 100. It's like, I think it's a Korean reality competition show. Fucking sick. Just
like Squid Games?
It's in a way, it's kind of like Squid Games where they take a certain amount of people and how they whittle them down. Not that they kill them, but it's like for the
that's more of a North Korea thing.
Yeah. So the first competition she told me, I haven't seen it, but it's a one-on-one, 50 people paired up, and it's a one-on-one competition, and that's how they eliminated half the cast right off the bat. And then they whittle it down more. But like the games that I came in on, like it was 5 teams, 5 events. Each team got to pick a person for the certain event. One of them, the person had to hold like this fucking 96 kilogram boulder on the back of their fucking like thing, like Atlas. It's like the punishment of Atlas to see how long somebody could hold it. It turned out that like one dude held it for almost like an hour.
Ooh.
I can't imagine fucking holding like a box of buffalo trace on my shoulder for more than 10 minutes. And these guys are doing this fucking giant boulder for an hour. Another one is they have to climb the ropes and just hold position up there. And if you know how to climb ropes and you do it often, it's easy. But you can see some people just use pure strength to get up there. So it was just interesting, all the different things that they had to do in the show. And yeah, it's
what's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
I like competition shows that are more about like something physical, where like a person's eliminating themselves.
Physical challenge?
Yeah, it's pretty much a physical challenge. One of them was great. You have to push a boulder up a little hill, and then push it down. So you only have 40 seconds to get across. But then after the 40 seconds, you got to keep going up. A lot of these guys made a whole bunch of passes, and I think like one dude made like 44 passes. I'm not sure on the total, but you can see how they were like pushing up. Like one guy, you would think he was a bodybuilder, could fucking be really strong because he was pushing with his arms in a different style. The other guy was like kind of like just kind of just helping it up, just a little roll through, a little tappy tap, and
Tap.
yeah. But he used his lower body instead of his arms, so he didn't get as quickly as tired as the other guy. So it's all about technique. I kind of appreciate those reality shows more than the Kardashian shit that they got watching now, or Real Housewives. It's like something true, and it's fucking like real world road rules, like road challenges kind of shit.
Yeah. That kind of took over like the at least it's like semi real, like
It's semi-real. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, not like other shows in the United States, but these guys fucking all like help each other. Like they're fucking both fucking doing like a certain thing, and they're like urging each other on. Like they want the best out of the guy. So if they beat him, they beat him at his best. And I think that's something, it's uplifting to see people uplifting each other, even in competition, not just fucking trying to tear each other down, which I try to do. Just destroy your opponent.
Destroy your enemies. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, that's about it. But physical 100.
Yeah, I did a run. Did some picked up some movies last few days. So I picked up a nice little stack. I still love the physical media. Go to Rasputin and Amoeba. Support those guys. I love finding these old movies for cheap. I did a nice little double feature of Stallone the other night. Over the Top. One of the classic canon flicks. If you've never seen Over the Top, it's so 80s. It's like 80s in one movie for sure. The 80s like encompassed. You got Stallone playing a dad trying to reconnect with his son, and he's a truck driver, and it involves an arm wrestling competition. Robert Loggia's in it.
Michael Cutler's my boy. I love that.
The soundtrack is great. It's just a super cheesy, and it is over the top. So it's so cheesy, man. But I love it. I remember seeing this in the theaters back in the day. Stallone, my favorite '80s action hero.
And you turn your head around.
The main guy in it, the guy who he wrestles at the end, right? You know who that is?
Bull Hurley.
Yeah, that's the guy who he was Bane.
and those arms.
And he was in Batman Returns. He's the guy that but
he's the clown. One of the clowns.
He's the one that got the dynamite in his crotch, and Batman murdered him in cold blood. Yeah, but Batman doesn't kill. Batman doesn't kill. No one ever brings up that. He literally put a fucking piece of.
He didn't shoot him. Yeah, he put dynamite in his pants.
He set a man on fire in that movie. What the
Well, the thing is, he's not shooting them, right? He's not shooting them. He's not using a gun.
Oh my
God. Then when he uses a gun, they're gonna get mad.
And then the other movie, fucking so underrated. People don't talk about this movie enough.
Hey, that's a gem right there, bro.
Copland, man. Copland, just a fucking murder's row. Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, Robert Patrick, fucking Robert De Niro, Stallone, what's his name? Fucking
Ray Liotta.
Michael Rappaport, Robert Patrick, Annabella Sciorra, whatever. Sciorra, yeah. Peter Berg, I forgot, was in this. Janine Garofalo. Yeah, just a fucking great cast, man. If you've never seen this movie, directed by James Mangold, who directed Logan, directing the upcoming Indiana Jones. He did 310 to Yuma. Great director, man. Great underrated flick, man. You forget how good this fucking movie is. Not really talked about as much as like this type of movie should be talked about. Stallone deserved an Oscar nom. He didn't get it, but a lot of people were kind of. I remember at the time he deserved the Oscar nom. He was just.
I think he had something going on that people were hating on.
He still just had the stigma of he's Stallone. He's a cheesy acting guy, but people forget that he was a good actor, man. You watch First Blood. He's like that's.
First Blood's great. People don't. Yeah, they don't give it. They see it And that's the thing. People like I see reactions to it when they see First Blood, and it's like I was expecting an action movie. I was expecting the
No, it's
the
a serious.
headband, and
Yeah.
I was like, no, First
Well,
Blood is
that's
that's
what
pure
it turned
drama.
into after the second movie. But the first movie was like a serious take. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that scene where him and Troutman are in the end. Like Stallone, I love after he gets they shoot right near his head. How he can't really hear. He's just like walking like up the street
Yeah.
with a shotgun, like just trying to hear
Yeah.
it and like so much of it. I fucking love Stallone, dude.
Yeah.
Stallone doesn't because he does all these action movies. He doesn't get credit for when he actually does like a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Stallone.
Yeah, Stallone's definitely my favorite, favorite '80s action hero for sure. Yeah, I'm a big Stallone fan. And I root for like Stallone. I just root for him, man. I just root for him, like whatever he does. I root for him for sure. I want to see that.
I can't wait to see him in Guardians.
Yeah, he had he had a little small role in the second one. It looks like he's going to show up in the third one also. Yeah, I want to see that King of Tulsa too. That looks fucking really. Yeah, I heard that's good too. Check that out. Yes, yeah, Stallone's awesome.
Dude, I love Oscar, man. I love Oscar.
Yeah, a lot of good. We got to do top 10 Stallone flicks at some point. All right, and then another one I just watched. I haven't seen in a while. I've been trying to pick up these movies that are going to get canceled at some point, or edited, or getting shushed away. Short Circuit. Short Circuit.
Nice software.
Great classic. I'm a big fan. I remember seeing this when I was a kid and just loving it. Robots and Steve Gutenberg.
Fisher Stevens.
Fisher Stevens, super white dude playing Apu from The Simpsons to the 10th degree. I want to try to find these movies before they get canceled or get fucking taken off out where you can't find them anywhere. So that's why I buy the physical media, because you can't cancel a physical disc. But Fisher Stevens is super fucking racist in this movie. And just like not even super racist too, but super like fucking just saying these like fucking awful
stereotypical, yeah.
And
he's doing what his version of the stereotype is.
And yeah, just the shit he talks about women and stuff too. Like he's just very like it's pretty bad but hilarious. But yeah, Ali Sheedy's fucking I love Ali Sheedy, man. She's so fucking charming, man.
I love Johnny Five.
Johnny Five.
I love Johnny Five, man.
I remember that. Yeah, I gotta watch the sequel too. I remember
sequel's hard.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad movie. There's just a scene that is so fucking sad. It's like the fucking shoe in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want to be crying at this moment, but it fucking happens, right? In Short Circuit, it gets sad in part 2.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one again. I haven't seen that one in a long time. But yeah, this movie's it's fun. It's charming. Steve Gutenberg, I like Steve Gutenberg in this. But yeah, it's a fun movie, man.
You also get a fucking homeboy from Captain Harris from Police
Academy. I was like Captain Harris. I forgot Captain Harris was in this.
Captain Harris, baby.
This is like a semi fucking sequel to fucking Police Academy. But yeah, man, Gutenberg was the shit back in the 80s, man. He was in fucking everything. But yeah, I love Ali Sheedy, man. She's fucking great, man. I'll
tell you, since you still go out on these excursions to go fucking find physical media, I got a mission for you if you can. I'll pay, I'm looking for Cocoon and Cocoon Returns.
Okay, yeah. I've seen those.
Those things haven't been streaming in years. I've been looking because I love those movies growing up, and they don't have them.
Yeah.
Fucking Wilford Brimley, 54, playing fucking 80-year-old.
Diabetes. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's right. Yeah, and like all the movies I bought in the last few weeks,
is that all you got?
I picked up My Lucky Stars, Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung. Picked up Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
The old one.
The old one, yeah, which has its charm. It's not great, not a great adaptation, but it's still a fun flick. Movie I've never seen, War Horse by Spielberg.
Okay. It's one of those Spielberg movies. You're just like, you can make whatever you want, and it's okay.
And The Wizard, of course.
Love it.
Fred Savage. And all the movies I picked up I picked up probably like 12 movies. I didn't spend over $5, and they're all like for Blu-rays and DVDs and shit. So I found some good stuff. Hatchet also I picked up. I've been kind of curious about this franchise. I want to check it out.
Love it. The first,
Yeah.
hey, I'll tell you this: the first movie, it's fucking, it's hilarious. It's bad. It's so bad. It's hilarious. You have to understand that it's what like Scream could have been, or should kind of like Scream. Just like we're in reality, and this is all out there, and it's almost the same thing, except it's not as clever. It's more slashery. It's more 80s. I dig it. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it, so I'm like, oh, we'll check this out. Yeah, I've heard about it, but never actually dived into the franchise. So I'll check it out. It's just fun going on these hunts, find these movies that you can't find. Like some of these movies you can find easily on streaming. But I kind of like getting the physical copy because I like the
just in case they take it out of rotation.
Just in case, man. I have a lot of movies that you can't find in on streaming, so I like having. I can if I want to watch Dogma right now, I don't have to go through some fucking weird fucking site and try to find it. I pop in the disc.
I got the the collector's edition Dogma where you get to watch all the other shit that they had with it. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to. I wish that some of these streaming services, like HBO, they're pretty good that they'll offer like the director's cut or the regular cut on top. But I wish that they would add commentary to, like I would pay an extra, whatever, $5 a month to make sure I had commentary for all my shit.
All the special features. Give me all the deleted. Some do like the special features and shit too, but I want it for everything. I want some special features for everything. Because like the beauty of watching some of these old movies on disc, there'll be like these documentaries on there, like making of or some behind the scenes and
the Aliens one is great.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that shit, man. And that's it's cool. It's great that we have the ability to watch movies at a snap of a finger. But I still like the disc. I like the quality. I think the audio is better. I think the video is better. But it's nice that we have a world where we can do both. But I'm definitely trying to find these movies where they're gonna get. I picked up Just One of the Guys. I can see that being canceled at some point.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to find these movies that can potentially be canceled or get edited or fucking taken out of rotation for any reason. So yeah, that's I'm on a hunt for these movies, cancelable movies from the 80s, 70s, and 80s that just in case, because that's kind of where we're going at, man. Everybody's fucking sensitive. Everybody's fucking, if you don't like something, don't watch it. Like, but don't tell me I can't watch it because you feel bad about it.
Hey, it's the people who canceled fucking cereal fucking toys. This is the same people. Just because I can't handle it, you can't handle it now.
Yeah, it's like well, I don't like something, so therefore nobody in the world should be able to like it or have access to it. So that's fucked up. All right. Any hidden gems for us this week?
Yes. So I ended up buying one of those pin packs from. And this is a hidden gem. I ended up buying one of those pin packs that you see from the pin stores in, Disneyland, and I bought a Marvel Heroes one. So, like, the first one I opened, I'm not sure if they came in a set. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. But if not, I picked a really good package if they just came, like, just the random ones. So the first one I got was Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then after that, I pulled out fucking Miles Morales. And they look fucking great. And then after that, fucking got Venom, right? Oh, that's a fucking good shot of him. And then, dude, it's just perfect to go along with the whole thing. So I got like all the Spider-Man ones, and then like my special one that was like, I guess,
you get the main Spideys.
Yeah, and then the one that kind of broke it up, and I was happy to get this one too. Was fucking Baby Groot. Like, so I don't know if they all came like, you get 4 of one kind, like 4 X-Men or 4 whatever, and then you get that. But yeah, and I got a couple of things for you, Ray. Nothing huge. I didn't really like none of the shirts that I saw down there at I didn't like anything. So it was just sad. That's like the first time I kind of went away without like a shirt or something from Disneyland. I usually leave something. But yeah, I got a couple of things for you. So
cool. I got something for you too, Rick. So all these they got these bag clips at Target. These superhero ones, and there's 2 exclusives on there that.
Blue Beetle. Oh, I fucking knew it! And he's doing the same little dance I'd be doing.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's it.
Right.
I was like, well, yeah, Rick's gonna love this one. So yeah, next time I see it, I got you a Blue Beetle bag.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, thanks for watching this far. If you made it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, see when we go on. Usually Saturdays, sometimes Tuesdays, depends on the week. Just for all your comic book nerd stuff. But there's a Facebook group if you want to follow some of the news we're going to be talking about, or just some random memes or some news that we won't talk about here, but we love posting and talking about on the Facebook page. We have an Instagram that doesn't really do anything, but it's there. It exists.
Yeah,
you can follow me on.
I haven't really got into the whole Instagramming thing ever, so I do like Facebook, but I'm starting to hate it.
He is a boomer. Yeah, only old people are on Facebook.
Yeah, I can't do TikTok. I might fucking go kill something or something, or steal a car.
There you go. It's too much Grand Theft Auto for you. So yeah, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and then we'll see you guys next week at some time. All right, peace out.
Love the button. Love the button. Just touch the button.